Just wanted to say hi from South Padre Island. It's been a great time here. It's been raining quite a bit, especially today. So we thought it'd be fun to make a little video.
But wow, guys, it's been a year already, and time flies. As we woke up this morning here in Texas, we watched over our wedding video from a year ago, and just reminisced on that special day, and just watching it all over again has just made us appreciate you guys much more as you witnessed or supported us on that day, and even more so now.
God has truly blessed us.
He has. Now in our year together, we've learned so much about each other. Some things we knew,
and some things we didn't.
Like how goofy and funny Brad can be, but also that he likes to raid my tank top drawer. A couple times I've come home and found that he has one of my flower tank tops on, or just trying to find something to wear for work, and I found that this seems to happen a lot of times.
They fit me so much better than mine do.
Because they're tighter, of course. But,
I don't know, go ahead. Or how thoughtful and considerate she is. But yet, she fails to shut the bathroom door every single time. But I guess I shouldn't be shocked. I guess when you come from a family of 13 with 11 brothers and sisters, that's second nature to you, and you're probably sharing it with a lot of people, so.
But, or how spontaneous he can be in planning a trip just to get me away from the craziness of life, but at the same time forgets to plan a hotel for that trip. So we have many funny stories.
I always try to find the best deal, and then I end up not. So I figured if we travel to where we're going, I can, but then sometimes it doesn't work.
But we have a lot of stories about hotels planned out in desperation at the last second, let me tell you.
A lot of stories. Or how you love the children that you work with every day. She just is so eager to get to her job. So eager that when her alarm clock goes up at 5 a.m., she snoozes. She presses the button to snooze for 5:05, and then I hear that good morning, and then it goes to 5:10, and then she snoozes again at 5:15, 5:20, and this happens, I promise you, at least 4 or 5 times each morning. And then what happens is, because she does this, she leaves herself only a few minutes to get ready for work. So she walks into the room to say goodbye with a turban towel on her head and travels to work the whole way with that towel. And this happens every day. Every day.
Or about how much I love how he offers to do the dishes in the dishwasher, but yet he never rinses them off, or he leaves them in there for weeks at a time. And I've actually had to hide the dishwashing detergent because I end up having to do them again myself anyways. And
hey, not too many guys do the dishes, so the fact that I'm even trying.
Hey, I give him props for that, but
I don't rinse, I get that. I figured the dishwasher could do most of it.
He truly does have a caring heart, and he does so much to keep our home in working order. I really do appreciate him.
Just another quality that I love about Michelle is she's extremely organized. Definitely the most detail-oriented person I have ever met. Everything she does is to perfection. One of the biggest things is she'll do our laundry. Thanks for that. And I'm not even allowed to do laundry, which I shouldn't complain. But I shrink things. But anyway, so she'll finish the laundry, and she brings it up to the room, and I hang all my things up in the closet. Like, I never hung clothes before. Growing up, I didn't do that. My parents can attest to that, and my brother. But I would hang them all up, spend 10-15 minutes doing that, and then I would leave, and then a few hours later I'd go into the room and notice that they've all been rehung completely over again. And I'm pretty sure most of the time it's color coordinated.
No.
Going from church clothes to recreational clothes. Maybe not that, but she goes over my work a lot. But,
That's alright. All kidding aside, we're both quirky and we're weird in our own ways, but I know I wouldn't change a single thing about Brad.
Nothing?
No, nothing.
And I don't think I would change anything about Michelle. Maybe one. The organizing the fridge is something.
Hey.
But that's it. Nothing else. I promise.
You just gotta laugh at each other sometimes. And our marriage has been an adventure from day one. And if you're close to us, we're sure you've heard a lot of our crazy stories. We just have a blast together, and making memories is a part of our daily lives. And marriage is just that, growing together and making memories. And God's blessed us to be a part of each other's lives. But I mean, marriage isn't always easy, and they'll tell you that. The first year is always the toughest because you're learning so much about that person that maybe you didn't know already, and you're learning not to be selfish because you have to put somebody else before yourself now, and you're learning to live with that person together, and you learn the meaning behind that very important verse of love is patient, love is kind, and me so much more because I continue to be patient every day. But I mean, that's with each other. But you see, when you marry, you become one, and as you go through life together, you make decisions and you build on that relationship that God has consecrated. And we have our moments of pain and heartache, and we also have our moments of joy and triumph. But what kind of marriage doesn't have that? It's a work in progress.
It really makes you stronger when you go through stuff.
Good. It makes us who we are today, and with God at the center of our marriage, we know that love's only continued to grow, and we're just excited to see where He leads us in this next year, and we're just so grateful for such a great group of family and friends to love and support us throughout our journey.
Definitely.
So, thanks everybody, and we hope all is well back home.
We'll be leaving in the morning, so we'll see you soon.
Bye guys.